Hi, good evening guys, welcome back to the channel. Another Friday evening and another evening on the E36 Coupe. So I've got to tackle the last bit of welding. Unfortunately this is probably the hardest bit of welding, at least the hardest to access anyway. So I need to remove the ABS pump, potentially the inlet manifold, a few other bits and pieces, just so I have access to the chassis leg on the inside of the engine bay. I don't have enough room from the inside of the wheel well, so I don't really want to take the engine out if I can avoid it. If I have to, I will, but I'd rather not. So I'll take the inlet manifold off, get the ABS pump out of the way, get all of that cleaned up and see how much access I have. Fingers crossed I don't need to take off anymore. I'll get that done this evening, and then tomorrow I'll tackle the welding. So I'm hoping I can tackle it all this evening and tomorrow and get it all done back together, and then next weekend it'll just be finishing up a few little small bits and getting an MOT on it. So yeah, that's the plan for this evening. Get the ABS pump out, get access to weld the chassis leg, get it all cleaned up, ready to start welding tomorrow. So yeah, let's have a look. Right, so yeah, need to get the airbox out of the way, get the throttle body off, airflow meter pipe and stuff. Just give me as much access down here as possible. The ABS pump is down there, so really it's just if you can see it, it's a load of lines, all the brake lines obviously connected into the pump, but I have to disconnect all of them and then take the pump off its mount, and then there'll be a plug on it as well, so disconnect the plug. Yeah, let's get these a few top bits off first. So airbox, all of this stuff is straightforward. 2 10mm holding the airbox on, 2 clips here holding the airbox to the MAF, and then 2 Jubilee clips to take the MAF and the intake pipe off. Underneath this intake pipe there's like a pipe that goes into it, that goes to the idle control valve that just pulls out, and then 4 10mm bolts holding on the throttle body and 2 10mm bolts holding on like the traction control part of the throttle body. So yeah, so all you really need to do this is a ratchet, screwdriver, a little extension and a 10mm socket. Yeah, so this is kind of the worst part of this job really. The other bits of welding weren't really too bad. Took enough time obviously to get right, but just not really as bad as this, mainly due to where it is and obviously the amount of stuff I potentially might have to strip off. If I can access by just removing this part of the intake system, throttle body and the intake pipes, and get down there and remove the ABS pump and do it like that, I'll be happy. If I have to take off the inlet manifold, I have to take it off. It's not a big job, just I'd rather not take it off if I can avoid it. And but if I can't do it without the inlet manifold, with the inlet manifold off, and I have to take the engine out, yeah, that would be unfortunate. So one airbox off. Intake pipe off, as I said, there's a pipe that goes into that in the bottom, so just pull that out. And then the throttle body itself, it's just 2 10mm holding on the traction control side of the throttle body. And then there's just 4 10mm holding the actual throttle body itself on, and obviously the cable is attached to it, so you want to disconnect the cable if you want to move it out of the way, which is what I want to do. Need a torch. Alright, so airbox and all of that stuff, the intake pipes, throttle body, all out of the way at the moment. As I said, I've just moved the throttle body over to this side because I didn't want to disconnect the coolant pipes. But yeah, so ABS pump is obviously there. I do have a bit of access. I'm going to disconnect it all now. Disconnect all these brake lines. They could obviously be a pain as well. I might have to bend them out of the way and then maybe remake them depending on what I see when I get out of my way. So I don't know. Yeah, let me start attacking this ABS pump, then I'll remove the lines first. Right, so that's all the pipes disconnected. So this one, and then these ones then that run off to the brakes, if it'll focus. There's them 4 there, so yeah, 6 altogether. I now have to disconnect this plug, and then there's like 2, 4, 3 13s I think, or 13 at the front and then on rubber mounts at the back maybe. Double check. But yeah, let me get this off. That's one ABS unit, pump, whatever you want to call it. One ABS pump out. So, yeah, to be honest, I probably have the access that I need here as well, and it's nowhere near as bad as what I was expecting. Not sure if you can see in there or not. Yeah, so that's not too bad at all. Really, I will probably have to bend some of them brake lines out of the way, but I should be able to get in there with a small air grinder with some flappy discs on it. Clean all of that back. Yeah, find some good metal to start with, but yeah, it's not too bad. Access is still terrible though, really, to be honest, the more I look at it. Yeah. Is it as bad as I thought? I'm not sure. Yeah, so I'm not sure if it's better or worse than I thought. Not sure if I'll have to bend them brake lines out of the way. The more I look at it, I probably will. Hopefully I don't have to bend them out of the way, because if I do, then I'll probably have to remake them because they're steel lines and it's hard to bend them out of the way without kinking them. So, and especially where I need to bend them to, maybe I'll potentially just have to take them off. It might be easier rather than having to make them, just take them off altogether, move them out of the way and then put them back on after I finish the job. I did think the rust was going to go back a lot further on the chassis leg, but it doesn't, so it's not too bad. At least the pump is out of the way now. If I can clean all of that up, I can do a lot of the welding from in the wheel arch, providing that bit of the chassis leg is solid once I tidy it up. So yeah, I might tidy up a bit now before I go. I'm not sure what time it is. I think it's late. I might tidy up a bit before I go, but if not, I'll be here early tomorrow, and then I'll start grinding it, clean it all up, and then take a cut out of my cut over there for the bit I need welded in. Potentially get all that done tomorrow and get the ABS pump back in, and then I'll just need to bleed the brakes, and as I said, it'll be a few little bits to finish it off and get an MOT. So yeah, so bye for now, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. And morning time again. So yeah, Saturday morning, gonna tackle this welding on this. I'm gonna start tidying up the area now, see what I have to work with, and see if I need to remove anything else out of the engine bay. Fingers crossed I don't. So start tidying it up now and see what I can do. Right, so I'm just going to get rid of that brake line out of there altogether. I'm going to just cut it off. It's split anyway. I have to make a new one. And them lines in the corner, and them wires for the ABS sensor and the indicator and a brake wire sensor. I pull them back through the body because I have to weld. They go straight through. So yeah, cut this out now on the inside as much as I can. Get all of this out. It's quite solid everywhere else, to be honest, so not too bad. Yeah, so just get rid of one of them lines out there, as I said, the one that goes through the body of the car. I might have to bend the rest out of the way, I'm not sure. See what I can do, see if I can work around them first of all. Might be hard to get into the corner down there without removing the top one, I'm not sure. Let me start in here. Yeah, so brake line, I just cut it off just so it's out of my way. Just need to make sure I keep this end because it is a different end that goes into the pump. I'll just make a new line once I'm finished. Right, so I cleaned up all that area in there, and then I had to pop out to get some cutting discs and stuff like that, but I started cutting this section off the cut I had. I don't need all of this, and this is a ball ache to cut off because there's so many skins in it. But yeah, so I need to tidy this bit up, shape it to what I need to get it into that section in there. So yeah, that's next on the list. I think we're gonna have some breakfast and a cup of tea, coffee, and then I'll tidy that up and start cutting it into shape. Start trying to fit it. Alright, I haven't been filming anything. I've literally just been grinding and cutting and shaping. So that's that piece in place that I cut off the cup. Obviously not welded in or anything. I've just been shaping it and cutting it. I needed to clean it all up, clean the area around. I was just getting to fit. So yeah, so basically this. I just clean it all up. That's not rust, it's just burnt, where I was using a blowtorch to get some seam sealer off between two panels when I was removing the spot welds. So basically this whole piece now will go in as one. So there's no rust left, all cut out. Yeah, so I'm gonna get this all cleaned up now, get a roll off wheel on it, get all the seam sealer or body sealer or whatever it is off it and the paint. Do the same with this bit because I have cut quite a bit more out than what I did earlier on, so this piece is a lot bigger than what it was originally. Yeah, so let me get that sorted now, get all of this roll off. I haven't been filming any of this because it's basically the same as the last two episodes, grinding, cutting, all the same type of stuff. So, and plus I want to just get on with it and get it done, and spending loads of time filming is taking me ages. So, but yeah, I'm gonna get this all cleaned up now and get a tack in place, and I'll try update you as I go along if I remember. Right, so all ready to go in, cleaned up, shaped up. Oh, wrong way. And then all cleaned up and shaped up. So yeah, get this piece tacked in, I can start welding it in place. Right, so yeah, I'm not really filming much, mainly because I just don't want to be here all day and I want to get this done. So I've got it all welded in at the moment. That piece that I cleaned up is all in. It's even got the little hole and everything under here for the brake line and the ABS wires and all that stuff. So I'm just grinding it back now. There's a few pin holes in it. I need to weld them back up, then grind them off. There's a tiny bit I need to weld inside as well. So I've got a little cut for that I cut off the other piece earlier on. Yeah, so as I said, I'm not really filming much. It's mainly the same as the last two episodes. It's mainly the same as the last two episodes, cutting, grinding, welding, all of that stuff. So I'll get it all done, then I'll show you when it's finished. Right, so my gimbal's just gone dead. This is pretty much done. It's all sealed inside and outside. I'm going to give it a bit of time to dry. I'll stick the gimbal on charge and then I'll drop it down, show you the inside and get the ABS unit back in. I want to give it half hour or so to dry a little bit before I start messing around with the ABS unit, otherwise it'll be all over my hands and everything. So yeah, I'll show you that after I've charged this gimbal. Right, so gimbal is charged and this has been drying for about an hour or so. I've had the heater on it lightly. So let me show you the inside and then I can start getting the ABS pump back in. Right, so I didn't have to do much welding in here, just basically start to focus just along this edge here, just had to box that in, and just in the corner I just had to fill a hole. It's hard to see, but yeah, mainly I had to just get the pump out of the way just so I didn't set fire to anything and so I could clean this metal better. And then, so we have the bottom. So this is a lot better than it was 2 weeks ago anyway. It's all decent now, all good, no rust, all cut out and replaced. It's all sealed. I will paint that as well, and I will paint it the full inner arch to match the colour of the car as well. So yeah, so I just need to paint the arch. I'll prime it today before I go home. I won't be able to get any paint, any sea green paint now. It's like 5:30, 6 o'clock Saturday evening. So I get the inner arch all primed up. I'll get the ABS unit back in today, and then during the week then I'll get paint on it. And next weekend I will finish off all the little bits I need to do as well. So I'll write a list of what I need to do just to finish it off, ready for an MOT. And then next weekend I'll get all them done. Yeah, so just need to get this ABS unit back into place. The welding, this part of the welding was definitely the hardest and the longest out of all of it. This was the worst. I think I got here this morning about 6:15. Started working straight away. I stopped for an hour then or so when the boys popped round, but then the rest of the day then I've been pretty much flat out. I stopped on this for about an hour when I was charging my gimbal, but I was doing other stuff on a customer's car. But yeah, the welding on this, I reckon, I don't know, maybe 8 hours, 9 hours today. And obviously I had to take the ABS unit out last night and do all of them bits as well, so quite a lot of work involved in a small bit like this. But yeah, I'm glad it's done, and it's all the welding is done on this car, and the rest of the car, as I said, is pretty solid, especially for an E36, and especially for one that had such a bad amount of rust on the front of it on this corner. Okay, so I've done the brake line, fitted the ABS unit. I had to put my phone on charge, it went dead. Yeah, so just ran a new brake line, the one I cut off earlier on, so to the ABS unit and then to the front line. As you can see, we're all done now, all the welding. There is a rubber seal meant to go in there. I do have it, I just have to disconnect the brake line to stick it back in. But yeah, so all complete. I don't know how many hours I went into this, but I obviously didn't record everything. But it's taken at least 3 weekends, 3 Fridays, 3 Saturdays, a little bit more. I've done a bit in the week that I haven't been recorded and stuff like that, just tidying up and stuff like that. But yeah, all pretty much done. As I said, I'll get some paint and paint it. Yeah, so that's all done. I'll paint it during the week, but all the welding and stuff all done. I can get on with the other bits during the week, bonnet cables and a few other bits and pieces, and then get it MOT'd. So yeah, so probably 2 more episodes on this, and then it's all finished and it'll be on the road. So once again, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, all of that stuff, and see you in the next video.